Congrats, Bobby, on closing your fourth deal. As an experienced investor, yeah, you're welcome. As an experienced investor, I thought it'd be cool to get some wisdom out to my audience. So with that being said, what made this property a good investment for your portfolio?
You know, I just like the layout, and I'm always like brick houses because brick houses is built solid. And so anytime you invest in a brick house, you know, they just a solid foundation, and you always, you know, keep your money when it comes to brick houses, so they hold their value. When I seen the house, the curb appeal, I always look at the neighborhood, because you always want to get a good house in a good neighborhood, because you can't never move the house, and the neighborhood is what you always want to make sure you have a good neighborhood, because don't nobody want to stay in a bad neighborhood. So yeah, that's what made this house pop for me.
Okay, so what would you say to somebody that's looking to buy their first investment property?
Well, I tell them, you know, you got to put your heart into it, and if it's something you want to do, you got to go full force with it. It's going to be, real estate business is a tough business. I mean, you just can't never, ever just give up on it, because it's a lot of competition, and you just got to move forward and just set your dream and your goals high, and then just keep on moving forward to what you get and what you want. And the first property, once you get the first one, the other ones will make it easier and easier as you get comfortable into the real estate business. I mean, it's a wonderful, lucrative business, and I love it. That's why I'm still purchasing property now.
Okay, so third question is, how important was the negotiation phase, and how did that impact your numbers?
With negotiation, that is the most important thing, because you don't want to never get upside down in the house, and you want to get the less purchase number you can for the property, because the less you pay for it and whatever you do to the house, you know, to bring it up to the value and more, the more money you can make. But if you overpay for the house, it's going to be hard to get your money out. So what I do is I always look for a house, I run the numbers and see if it's going to be a good fit with me. And there's always a numbers game anytime you purchasing property. In real estate, you always want to make money, because you got to have money for something happen, something break. You got to have plumbers and, you know, electricians. So you always want to keep the cost low as possible. That way you can make more money.
So with that being said, fourth question, what's the first thing you're going to do to this house to get the value up? Well,
the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come inside here, and everything that's old, I'm going to rip it out of here, because this is an old field, you know, it needs to be updated. And I'm going to start from the back all the way to the front, and I can't wait, because I already know how my idea is going to look. I mean, it's going to be a beautiful property once I finish. The kitchen would rinse the house, bathrooms, hardwood floors, central heat, recessed lighting. I just can't wait. Stainless steel appliances. I just can't wait to start on this property. I mean, I done did them before, and I already know what it's gonna look like. It's gonna be a beautiful home for somebody, and they're gonna be happy, and they're gonna wanna stay here.
All right, last question. I'm gonna wrap this up. What was your experience like working with me, and would you recommend my services to other investors?
Yes, sir. Cedric Banks, he took care of me. Every call I had, he answered it, and he always was available for me to answer all the questions I need, because that's the main thing when you're into real estate. You got to have a good agent that's gonna be there for you, because like I said, when these houses come on the market, they don't last long. And Cedric, he's a guy, he's full of ambition, and he's ready to go at any time. For the client, it's always important to have a good agent. This real estate is a real big business, especially if you want to be an investor. I mean, you got to be ready to go when it's time to go, because they get gone so fast. When they hit the market, they gone. So timing is of the essence. So, I mean, it's a beautiful business. I mean, for the first person, you know, that want to be in real estate, I say go for it. Follow your dreams, because this is mine. Man said, I mean, this is a good real estate agent, and I'm going to use him again. I highly recommend Cedric Banks. He's a good real estate agent, and I appreciate everything you did. And we're going to get some more.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, boss.
Yes, sir.
It was good, and I can't wait to do more closes with you.
Yes, sir.